Today, we look at one of the top NBA draft prospects in Jalen Green. If you haven't yet, please share and subscribe to help grow the channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Today's video is powered by SeatGeek. Get $20 off any tickets sold using promo code AITRIGHT on the SeatGeek app or website. The 6'6", 180-pound shooting guard out of California was a number 2 player in the 2020 recruiting class. He could have gone anywhere in the country, but he opted to go the professional G League route for the select contract. He made $500,000 on a 1-year deal. That deal involves playing on a team filled with 2 to 3 other select contract players and rounded out by former NBA players and vets. He had professional training, one-on-one coaching without worrying about restricted hours, full college tuition at a 4-year school, and other incentives. Recently signing a multi-year deal with Adidas, he's well on his way. He was a top 5 pick this time last year, and the G League Select decision has him now as a virtual top 3 lock. In his 15 games for the G League team, Green averaged 18 points and 4 rebounds on 46% shooting from the field, 37% from 3, and 83% from the free throw line. His most impressive stat, on the second day of back-to-backs with no rest, he averaged 21 points per game at almost a 50-40-90 clip. In his one playoff game, he put up 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. Putting up these numbers against pros night in and night out who are targeting you prepared him well for the jump to the next level. Green is an incredible athlete, but to go with his 6'6" frame, he has a wingspan of only 6'7". You usually want to see a +4 or even a +3 wingspan at minimum, so ideally at 6'6", a wingspan of 6'9" or 6'10" will be more beneficial. His length won't add that much when it comes down to defending the premier guards in the league, even though his wingspan and reach are just okay, very average. His explosiveness and quickness are very well noted. He's one of the more athletic guards I've seen come out of the NBA draft in some while. His speed and quickness in transition, attacking defenders, then his explosiveness around the basket to finish above the rim. With his athleticism, he should be able to be a triple-double threat, especially when he starts to put on good weight and add muscle to absorb more contact down low. He doesn't turn 20 until next year, so he has plenty of time for his body to mature and get stronger. He only averaged around 4 rebounds per game, but as a bigger guard with his type of balance and explosiveness, you add a motor, he has takeover ability where he can control and dominate almost every aspect of a basketball game. One of the bigger questions I had about Green was his shooting at the next level. He brings the ball down a little bit on the catch, it's not terrible. Shows a good and consistent release though. He can hit spot-up threes, but he's dangerous with the ball in his hands. Whether he decides to pull up, dance with the ball a little before he steps back or sidesteps into a jump shot. He's dangerous from 3 and the mid-range level, off the bounce in the pick and roll or from spot up. One of the things I like about the Select G League system is not only playing against professionals who are current and former NBA players, he's also playing with NBA court dimensions. If he had gone to college, the 3-point line is 22 feet, 1.75 inches, while in the NBA, the distance is 23 feet, 9 inches. Quite the difference. Over 15 games, shooting almost 6 threes per game. For his first year shooting at this distance, he shot 36.5%, which isn't bad and pretty impressive for his attributes of being a tall, athletic guard. In the G League bubble, he clearly had his favorite spots on the floor to shoot it from deep. His hot zones were left corner, top of the key, and right wing. He shot it under the league average from the left wing and didn't shoot many threes in the right corner. He's tough off the bounce. You saw his athleticism. He could dance with the ball a little bit, but he wants to get downhill to the basket. And his strides, he has such long strides when he's attacking. He's trying to take limited steps getting towards the rim to cover more ground. He has a quick first step, and he's 1 or 2 bounces away from being at and over the rim. His athleticism allows him to hang in the air, maneuver in the air for long periods of time to absorb or even avoid contact and still finish through any physical play from the defense. In the half court, he doesn't have issues in the pick and roll game to attack the basket or find teammates on a roll or a spot up situation. In the transition, he goes right at defenders, changes gears, and then explodes to the paint. He favors going to his right, and that's something that he has to work on. There's too much scouting material out here that will hone in on something like that, especially in the playoffs when you're playing a team several times in a 7-game series. They can map out how to stop you, and now teams have a map built out for the following year. It's not just going left, he has to attack left and be a threat going left to keep defenses honest and not shading hard one way or the other. Overall, he's an explosive guard who will be ready from the start and can play on or off the ball. He has the tools and the ability to become a star. He's been showcasing it in front of scouts for the last year. He should go top 3 in the NBA draft. He has all the potential in the world. As long as he approaches his growth with professionalism and a will to get better, he'll thrive for years.
Van Dockage can't guard me.